I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the soul.
Let's see what they have.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello,
Different.
would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
So join existing lobby.
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound.
So
but now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsement, but that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears the wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. My tears run off your shoes like water from a goose. You try to wash off all the dirt.
Oh, my creative fighter right here. That's crazy. Oh yeah, hell yeah, chat. Nah, let me go
To
send
make
him
believers
on
on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord just absorbs all my words. Will you collect us then connect us or neglect us on the hole into the wall, then cross the wires on the telephone poles, then bounces off the towers, then up into the satellites, then falls down back to earth to bring a broken heart back to life. Happens all the time, lost of appetite and lack of sleep. If it's dead and flat in line, I leave a message at the bed.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Hello, would you pick up the phone?
footwork at?
We've been talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come home.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't. Can't parkour over a part, you gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand,
talented all along. They were fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come home.
Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see you black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah.
Talented all along. They were fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come home.
Yeah, Lord, please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home, it's on the phone. Get a receiver back to Tyrone. We made a pact, I'm going back home. Yeah, pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown. I'm like my own masochist, slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with or sample my songs unless you strong. Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 sets of burpees, don't disturb me if the booth black. I'm going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put they tag on it. My condolences to the fast moments. Hope the solar system assists my slower mission and put some lag on it. Window to my soul peering inside the crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics are die.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janice Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is crime and it's optimist and tastes like chocolate cake.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger, authoring is August, wordplay is December, That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers, slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier, swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures, this is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it, didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies, do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally, superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly, even computers lose
That's crazy. I can make my fighter whatever.
Many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Talk to a lot. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises and it bangs. Rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish. Same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat. Very beautifully.
This shit is cheap. If I'm a 96, yo, bro. If I'm a 96 in here, this shit is crazy, bro. Like,
Smile wide, got the panorama camera
no,
vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized. Just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and star. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep.
yes, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really neat. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap.
What's that one?
Like something's poking me like a splinter ring. Oh my god, they opened
If you pay attention, you will notice that there is one more person worthy of lifting Mjolnir. We see Love wielding Stormbreaker, but the real question is whether she is worthy enough to lift Mjolnir as well.
Yeah.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must
Thor was
obey.
prepared.
Good luck. Be your business.
said 1, 2. Leave the last one. That's your plan around for. I guess the creative fighters are just not as good.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get your mind back on the... Let's do it.
Bro, what? Come on, Undisputed. You gotta do better than that. This dude, internet is garbage. He just keeps moving backwards. I'm crying. Yep. Not that much. Oh, he's knocked down and was standing up. What the hell?
2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Night, brother, man.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
First knockout with my creative fighter, man.
Using a capture card. Why you ask, bro? Sweet Cat, what's up, bro? They're saying there's a card too where Rippers are meant to be. Kojo, what's up with it, brother? How you feeling? Appreciate y'all tapping in with me, man. How's everybody doing? So far, so far, I mean,
skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence, a strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise islands sublime and save assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demise in it. Bangs, rises like wangs on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, iris stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds.
We going right now? I thought you said more.
Land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asks for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need. Very beautifully, very literal, yeah. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai. To the samurai. What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. So alive. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. 2 nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise islands sublime and save assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demise in it. Bangs, rises like wangs on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, iris stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds. Really need. Very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. Very beautifully alliterated. What's up? Little battle raps for you. So come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asks for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really the samurai.
Made of stone, we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come home.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand, waiting on the battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band, and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand,
talented all along, think we're fortresses made of stone, we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come home.
Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah.
Talented all along, think we're fortresses made of stone, we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to shine, to come home.
Yeah, Lord, please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home, it's on the phone. Get a receiver back to Tyrone. We made a pact, I'm going back home. Yeah, pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown. I'm like my own masochist, slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with a sample.
Play with Pat.
Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 sets of burpees, don't disturb me if the booth black. I'm going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put they tag on it. My condolences to the fast moments. Hope the solar system assists my slower mission.
Bro WSG.
The crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics are die.
Never seen you since August.
Another one, another done. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we ain't here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Throwing out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time, please, y'all. Nah, I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days that refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to the 10. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where yeah, it's just back to the 10. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one done.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsements, but that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. My tears run off your shoes like water from a goose. You try to wash off all the dirt, but your hands aren't getting clean. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there? Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the
To make believers on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord just absorbs all my words. Will you collect us, then connect us, or neglect us on the hole into the wall, then cross the wires on the telephone poles, then bounces off the towers, then up into the satellites, then falls down back to earth to bring a broken heart back to life. Happens all the time, lost of appetite and lack of sleep. If it's dead and flat and line, I leave a message at the bed.
hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Hello, would you pick up the phone?
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K. Like winner, Charlie cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger, authoring is August, wordplay is December, That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do with it? Didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully alliterated. Little battle raps for you. So going live. So come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises and it bangs. Rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish. Same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow tie jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds. Really need. Very beautifully, rated. Little battle rise for you. Little battle ride. Really need. Very beautifully, alliterated. What's up? Little battle rise for you. Come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized. Just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and starved. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really did. You know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need. Very beautifully, very literary. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai. To the samurai.
Bruh. They just fucked my... What happened, baby?
Somebody parked the car so I can't even park and that shit. Like, goddamn, bro.
I'm sorry.
I don't know whether I can park here. Wait a second. Yeah, I made it.
Okay, that's good, baby girl.
But now I literally have to walk to
Waiting on the battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war force is more so with my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording in vans. Can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. One of forest gotta water some plants.
Damn, I hate how whenever I have the car,
normally ignoring the branch is part of the course, but when you hold a culture you can't.
Camera goes off.
Can't parkour over a park, you gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Let's see your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the brand and do whatever that the chorus commands and for the grand.
I mean,
Yo, what's good, Smurf?
Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, you hear me? Bet. Shit, I ain't even gonna lie, shit. Nigga, that's just a hurricane. Everybody's smooth, I ain't gonna lie. I'm crying down here, yo. I'm about to call Mama Deuce.
Lord, please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home. It's on the phone.
Okay, baby.
We made a pact. I'm going back home.
Nah, that's a fact, cuz. Appreciate that shit, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Daggers I've thrown, I'm like my own masochist. Slash my wrist with a poem, and when I'm gone, don't tamper with a sample my songs unless you're strong. Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 cents of burpees, don't disturb me if the booth black. Going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put their tag on it. My condolences to the fast moments. Hope the solar system assists my slow emission and put some lag on it. Window to my soul peering inside. The crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics to die.
Oh, shit. Nah, you straight right now, bro. We can stay in the VC. Shit, my girl on the phone. So shit. Anytime me and my girl get off the phone, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm talking to bro.
Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please y'all. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just ready to read through. Or maybe make it. I assume that my doom ain't the worst to be guessed with my purpose. Start my verse and I fall when the curtain ends.
I'm over here playing that new update of Undisputed real quick before I hop on, you know what I'm saying? Nah, hell yeah, I'm seeing what they on right now, cause the shit, so far, I ain't gonna lie, it's not looking crazy, bro, but it's not, I don't know for real, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what, I gotta get it.
Need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height is in I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you're sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message?
I'm dead.
It's swirling around in the storm. Yeah. Come on. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. Yeah. I left the story.
Hell yeah, I fell asleep.
I'm looking to register with my credit. I don't know how much financially covered.
Are you there? Hello? Would you pick up the phone? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Are you there?
Where can I go to
Hello?
register?
Would you pick up the
Oh, okay.
I'm crying.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as we are live during Riyadh season at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan tipping the... Amir Khan, he's Bolton's finest. Watch for those hands to... Up against them, the artist from the United States of America.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
Well,
this bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
a lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
People are arguing about...
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fight has a real good flow to it. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Perfect counter lands. They exchange punches. Misses with the jab. Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt.
Just got hit with a hook shot.
Fantastic punch.
Crazy distance.
Perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. When you watch lightweight, you expect high-level footwork and very close round with 10 seconds to go. Judging can... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Good counter punching. They block the uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. A straight right just misses. Punch caught him clean. There's a scoring blow. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. All three judges here are going to give
justice right now. Closing out.
On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he misses with that jab. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Trying to land that jab. Nice counter. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided. There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches.
Didn't land that jab. That counter shot lands.
He's just waiting for me to punch the punch back out. I'm gonna give him the worst thing, man.
These two were made for each other. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. He threw a punch and just got countered. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Caught him. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
There's a counter shot. They stop the hook there. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. Do you believe this? How about that time counter shot? So much for boxing. This is a fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but on to the 6th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
And the artist has been dropped. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that I ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Something like that.
Nice counter punch. They both want the knockout.
No, that's not she might call him. She called him a lift away.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. That'll be a 10-8 round for... Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They miss with the jab. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Has have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't find the home of that jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Good counter punch. Nice counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
The boxing game.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down. There's the bell for round 8. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Punch, counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And now going for the finish. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Whoa! And down goes the artist. Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Well, it's go back to the...
Another one, another done. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain on my feet involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Going out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we're close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days of refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst to get what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back, why? Another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one down.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm. Yeah, come on. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. Yeah, I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember silence
That
and return.
nigga whooped my ass. I knocked him out, but he whooped my ass.
But I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for
Yeah,
us.
I'm saying,
Brontosaurus ate the
folks.
flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus. And then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTV endorsements. But that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely
Yo, you
tapping the
gave me
phone.
again?
I wanna give you reasons.
Yeah.
Tell you what
Said I
I'm
knocked the nigga out, but he whooped my ass,
feeling.
folks.
These lines are secure.
He knocked me out a couple times too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Man, he put me to sleep. I think twice. So, yeah, he knocked me out twice. That boy throwing straight hands, folks. These niggas be seeing my created fighter and be like, yo, where the hell is this fighter at? I ain't seen this fighter in the game. He gonna exit, go look if he see him. This stupid ass.
No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Going out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. No Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time, please, y'all. Nah, I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days of refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst. If you guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I... Another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one down. Another done. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Flown out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before. But maybe switching my roles. Cold dude.
Hope you've passed your scuba license exam. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world.
New Xbox.
It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer to hold world championships across 4 decades, the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. He is forever one of the all-time greats.
Wow.
And they'll be facing the artist.
I don't know if Xbox getting a better, you know.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the blue trunks trimmed with orange, the artist.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. The counter lands. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nope, that jab. Oh, right there. What a massive upset this would be. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way it's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. On to the second round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe this? Nice counter shot. Punch out, but thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. They miss with the jab. Oh my, that's a game changer. The storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. I don't believe what we're seeing here. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. And the artist has been dropped. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me it.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Love the response, though. Got back up.
The bell rings, and we start the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They exchange punches. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Straight right just misses. And we may see an early stoppage here. Now they're right back into the fray.
Spring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And it's some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance.
There's the bell for round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Where was the defense? I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Yeah, I hate it. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. He over here. Manny Pacquiao and this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's my creative fighter, but the creative fighters is not, you know what I'm saying, fluent enough to keep, you know what I'm saying, those.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for fighters.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Looking to land the hook. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to see that again.
They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Good counter punch. Showing accept. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the guts, took him out.
Creative fight, not a creative fight. They need to put creative fighters in their own league. They got them fighters and the fighters that they really. Exactly, bro. But I don't know what the I don't know what they did, bro. That shit is stupid as hell, bro. Like, how y'all going? I don't think that makes sense personally, folks.
Diet culture promoted properly.
Like, if you look at the stats too, I have the stats, you know what I'm saying, to win a, what you gonna call it, who the hell was I fighting a while ago? Manny Pacquiao. Where's Manny Pacquiao? He's right here. Oh damn, he's a 92? Oh hell no. Never mind. Oh, wait, the nigga 92, folks. Nigga, we only get to go to 85, and the crazy shit is, bro, the 85 where we got to go is, but nigga, it still shouldn't be in the same league as creative fighters. Creative fighters should have their own records and all that shit, bro. I don't know why they playing the game. Maybe trying to. And here we go with another Manny Pacquiao person, bro, who come here to slap the shit out my face with them paws, man. You know what I'm saying? But I need a defense with this Philly shell, bro. I got the Philly shell, but I need it. I probably gonna change the Philly shell block, bro. Cause it's just not doing it. Cause you can't punch out of it with just, you know what I'm saying, blocking. So it's like, yeah, hell nah. It ain't recommended for fighting, so you can call it online and shit. Yeah, you can, but the thing is, like, let's say you in your block, your Philly shell block, you can't punch while in your block, you know what I'm saying? You gotta release your whole block before you can punch. And that's what makes it like, yo, what the fuck? He's getting out of the way of my punches with his footwork, I ain't gonna lie. Boxing smart, you know. He got a 92. Ooh, I can't match his speed. Manny Pacquiao a 92 overall, so I can't match the speed and yeah. So I gotta just IQ his ass out. Oh folk, I can't match the speed.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to...
That's probably my round. Oof. Ooh, he going all out right now. I'm trying to hurt Manny, but I can't hurt that boy, bro. I'm hitting that boy with big shots, and he just eating them boys.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm.
Oh my god. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hit him with the same way. I don't know how the hell he got out of the way of that, but okay. What? Got hit with a couple invisible punches a while ago.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You getting soft on me? Let's do it.
Of course, they have Pac-Man up on the scoreboard. Twitchy as shit. Yo, man, he's just twitchy, bro. Like, my creative fighter is not fast enough to catch him around when he moves around in corners. Like, look, that should have landed. That shit did not land, folks. That shit was like.
Come on, you're better than that. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence.
Let's do it.
He just twitchy. He got that twitchy speed, man. Like, yo, look. Got me with that 1-2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
What the hell's going on? Man, every time Undisputed come in with some new good shit, man.
Another gun. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was dead wrong. Filling out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been in before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Nah, I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true.
And here we go, another American fighter.
What? First up. And it's... This back. Well, I hope you... And that's the opening bell, round one. Nice job getting that punch through. Didn't land that jab. They exchanged punches. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. The perfect counter lands. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
So, Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fighting that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fighter on fight.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Carries that jab away. There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been...
And there's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're gonna punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good body shot. Haven't seen a lot of those. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't land the jab there. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Focus back and get that jab back. With boxing.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your...
Come on. You're better than that. Get your mind back on the...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. Those counter punches have to hurt. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. Jab does not score. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Yo, this shit is so laggy. I can't see shit.
You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
He's a knockout with no mistakes.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just missed with that jab. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
The game is gliding.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That left hook missed. They're in trouble. That was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The thing is, this thing, they need to fix
time for the fifth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
They need to scratch this toes.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot.
And some little, you know what I'm saying, movement. And that's all, bro.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out?
I don't know if it's because
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That counter shot lands.
These niggas able to throw sequence.
That counter punch caught him clean.
I could throw 1, 2.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
On to the 6th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You have a fight that's got great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Always want to fight moving so you can move.
Back and forth they go. Beautiful counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. punch and shoot. His stamina is off the charts. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. About these two fighters gassing out. Here comes round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That's what you want to do, right?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree free falls in the forest and no one is around. Does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsement. But that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. My tears run off your shoes like water from a goose. You try to wash off all the dirt, but your hands aren't getting clean. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up?
To make believers on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord just absorbs all my words. When you collect us, then connect us or neglect us on the hole into the wall, then cross the wires on the telephone poles, then bounces off the towers, then up into the satellites, then falls down back to earth to bring a broken heart back to life. Happens all the time, lost the appetite and lack of sleep. If it's dead and flat in line, I leave a message at the bed.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Would you pick up the phone? Hello, would you pick up the phone?
Another day. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Don't have to wait for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through with this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume, but I'm just days that we do. I'll maybe make it. I assume that my doom ain't the worst. To be guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to the 10. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my hands. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where yeah, it's just back to the 10. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my hands. Off in the back where another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one down.
Diamonds looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence, a strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises in it. Bang, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks slip past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, very beautifully, very rated. A little battle rise for you, little battle ride, little battle ride. Really need, very beautifully, a little rated. What's up? Little battle rise for you. Come on through the unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laughed for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really need, you know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need, very beautifully, very little round, yeah. Little battle raps for you. Little battle I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai.
Together.
She's like, these guys come play.
Close the door.
I'm playing the game for my creative fighter, fighting these dudes over here. They be trying to cheat. Folk, they be trying to cheat. Like y'all telling me since the creative fighter come out, nobody want to use creative fighters. here. What the heck? I'm knocked down. I see this nigga punching a ball, and you see the sweat flying off me. Like, what, folks? What did you say? I'm going hard with this dude with a creative fighter slugging it out. It's crazy. How the hell this dude ain't even real forward and catch me with a straight? Yeah, the creative fighters is for the creative fighters, man. I ain't working, man, so I left the nigga out for so late, bro. I'm hitting this nigga, I'm getting the shits like 2 seconds after. Like, come on, bro. That shit is wrong. Y'all niggas could at least switch the decent.
7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Beta.
Bro said beta. I'm steady. Oh, so now they want to show me all this. So what are they trying to say? It wasn't fixed a while ago while I was playing.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you motherfuckers and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis. Scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping it. Janice Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is primary.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up we have the artist. And he'll be... first is the artist from the United States of America. One of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go in.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
all the talking. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Well done with that counter shot. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That counter shot lands. This fight has a real good flow to it. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Here we go for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you, and down goes the artist. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
That will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Incredible work rate. Missing with the hook. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about...
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. Want the knockout. Do you believe this? Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. The perfect counter lands. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Beautiful counters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Catch and shoot. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. There's a counter shot. So close with that uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think right.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice job by him to block that jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
You'd like to see more jabs. Every time he throws a punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like...
On to the 6th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice punch. Quick punch. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
So time to go celebrate after a knock.
Another one, another done. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we ain't here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Feel not to wait for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been in before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I got it running back. Another one time be fun, I think my end just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool, nah I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue, at least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume, but I'm just days that refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I... Another one, another one, another one. Another one. Another one done.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me.
Yo, Smurf.
Like revolvers, and every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew
Smurf.
Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles on my
Give me
channel.
1 second, I'm gonna join on the PC. I'm gonna join on the PC.
Pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Give me 1 second. I gotta leave and join on. Yo, go.
Shot.
Yo, go.
Yeah, I seen the update.
Here, folks. What's the word? Ready to run it?
They don't got that on there. I ain't see it.
Nigga, yes it is. Yo ass blind as shit, folks. Bro.
But how do you start that shit up? Cause I ain't see it.
Pull up. I got you.
I see Manny Pacquiao on that bitch. I was like, what the fuck?
I got you, folks.
They had some
send you this
Bugsy dude, Muggy. What was that nigga name? Bugsy.
Yeah.
He's free. They gave us a free fighter. Only one. Oh, they gave the shorty too.
I just fought 6 Amir Khan niggas back to back. They're spamming the shit out of Amir Khan, folks. Like, and I'm fighting them niggas with my creative fighter, bro. What the fuck is going on, bro? Like, why is creative?
But how the fuck you do the creative fighter?
Real fighters, bro. Like, this shit is shitty. Come on, cuz. Alright, where you at? I'm gonna send you that.
How you do the creative fighter?
You already created them, right? In lightweight?
Yeah, let me go
Alright.
see this.
Alright, then.
Let me go see this, Ace. Hold on. I gotta go see this, cause I've been looking for this shit. I swear to God, I seen Manny Pacquiao them. Then I went to online. I probably did something wrong. Oh, I ain't even really see that nigga probably. My nigga, I'm just blind and shit.
Oh, dude, I told you, folks. Where your glasses at, gang?
I think he on lightweight.
Alright, we on lightweight with it.
Huh?
To make believers on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cord just absorbs all my words. Will you collect us, then connect us, or neglect us on the whole until the
What?
the wires on the telephone poles, then bounces off the towers.
Oh, they show you what fucking console you on now?
Yup.
Where's my fighter at? Oh, there he go. Damn, I'm an 88 overall, nigga.
It's gonna cut you down to 85 though.
Huh? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. 85.
You ready, nigga? Let's see what you got.
You made you a fighter too?
Yeah.
Hey, I swear to God, this gotta be your second character, cause oh my mama, you made your player the other one.
Nigga, this.
You must make this player just for my player.
First up, and they'll be facing time. This bout, so much hype. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? He just misses with that jab. Body shots aren't flashy, but sometimes they're more damaging, especially for the later rounds. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long. And finally, we're about to get it on.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Hey man, where you going?
Not a lot of defense here at all. That counter shot lands. Land
that I'm good.
This counter punch is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
What happened? That nigga cut.
A good counter puncher there. The people that make history of our sport.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Oh, my mama.
Skill for skill.
Bitch.
Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They threw the hook.
Oh my God.
That boy Bruce Ennis on demon time.
Beautiful counter punch.
I be knocking out these. Come here.
Nice work to block
bro,
that
I knocked out these online niggas so bad, bro. Even though they was up on the score.
Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook.
Come on, cousin.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division.
Hitting that nigga with the pieces.